Hey everyone, it's Elisa from AK Educational Consulting, and I hope that you've been joining me during this month of March for all of the videos that I've been sharing on conflict resolution and problem solving skills. So if you've missed a few, go back and watch them. Starting with today's video, I'd like to start sort of walking through the process of problem solving, breaking it down into smaller pieces. And so this first piece that we're going to talk about today is recognizing, identifying, and labeling our emotions. This really has to be the first step to resolving a conflict because we have to know what we're feeling. We need to recognize, hey, I'm feeling something about this situation that's happening. And then our kids need to be able to know how to identify and label what they're feeling. And we have a lot of kids who struggle with this. We have a lot of adults who struggle with this. And there are a few kind of key things that we can do to help sort of beef up these skills. So the first is something that we can do with young kids, and that is use some sort of visual feelings chart that has different faces that they can use to start identifying how things make them feel. So, are they mad? Are they sad? Are they nervous about something? Are they jealous of somebody? Many times our kids know mad, sad, and glad, right? Those are the three emotions. And we know as adults that there's so much more to it. But a lot of times they just don't have the words for it. So not only do we need to start providing them with an emotional vocabulary or emotions vocabulary, and you can find a lot of lists out there on the internet. But with young kids, we start by giving them those visuals and we can attach the words to it, right? So if they're pointing, this is how I'm feeling. Okay, so you're feeling nervous right now. What does that feel like in your body? And we can start to sort of match up the feeling with some of the physical sensation that we're having in our body. As kids get a little bit older, we can then maybe incorporate a stoplight sort of activity where the red on the stoplight is for big feelings. These are the really big feelings. We're really angry. We're really sad. Yellow in the middle of our stoplight is when those feelings start to subside a little bit. Okay, I recognize that I am starting to de-escalate a little bit. And then green is, I'm okay. I made it through that. So with older kids, we can start to use this stoplight as a way of kind of figuring out where on that spectrum they are. Are they still in the really big feelings? Are they like, oh, well, I had really big feelings earlier at school when it happened, but now that I'm at home and just talking to you about it, I think I'm in yellow. Okay, so this gets them thinking about where along that spectrum they are and gives them sort of a concrete, like these are the steps, and we're working toward green. Okay, so the more that you can use visual tools with kids, the better, um, especially as they're getting the hang of this. So anything that you can hang up on the refrigerator or on the wall or point um, to help them sort of make that connection between what they're feeling and what it looks like, and then a word is going to go a long way in helping them understand how to label those emotions. The other piece of this is creating an environment where they feel safe to do so, letting them know that feelings are meant to be felt. It's okay when we have feelings, that's part of being a human. We don't need to hide them, we shouldn't hide them, but that also doesn't mean that we, you know, just let loose on everybody and tell them exactly how they made us feel, right? We have to find some sort of middle ground. So, like I said, a big part of that is creating this safe environment where kids feel like it's okay to share. One of the ways that we do that is by constantly modeling it with ourselves. Well, I feel really frustrated when you guys don't listen the first or second time to the directions, and I have to keep repeating myself. So I've used an I feel statement, I've given them an emotion word, frustrated, told them why. So when I'm modeling that I have feelings too. I'm not always just happy. I'm going to let you know in a respectful way when I'm feeling something. Okay, so give these a try. I know there was a lot in there, but the first step in conflict resolution, remember, is this recognizing, identifying, and labeling our emotions. So I hope that you'll join me back here when we talk about our next step. So I will see you next time.